Sammy. Ever since I was a child, I loved stories. And obviously I still do. Specifically stories about extravagant journeys or amazing adventures. Now, I'm not the youngest person anymore. Turned 30 recently. But I'm also not at all close to being the oldest person. I still have a lot of life ahead of me. I've experienced extreme ups and devastating downs. I've traveled to different countries and have had diverse resume of jobs and have met various people. And although, And although I might have thought that I was already on an adventure, I realize now that all that I have ever done and experienced through the grace of God has led me and prepared me for my journey with you. Now, the real adventure can start. From the moment I met you, I was taken aback by your beauty. My dad told me that when I see her, the one, your heart will skip a beat and you take a breath in. And it did. It was like a shock. Let me demonstrate. And I did. And I remember that very specifically, that moment.
4 years ago, I walked into a rehearsal and saw you. You have since made it clear to me that we had actually crossed paths a few times before that day. One time you were in an audience, another time I smiled at you in passing, and the third time you gave me the absolute creeps.
Yeah. And long hair and a beard.
But the fourth time, every nerve in my body froze, and all I could think was, who is that? You instantly brought energy into the room, and I couldn't stop stealing quick, curious glances your way. What can I say? I was instantly drawn to the mystery that was your Velcro shoes, tiny man bun, and wrong side out shirts. But it was a conversation in a van on the way back from the museum that captured me. As you began telling me about your passion for theater and your dreams to help others, my brain practically yelled at me that you were the man I was going to marry.
Samantha Ray Cockrell, I am an imperfect creature and you chose to love me anyway. I in turn will vow to love you in these ways. I vow to love you, knowing it is not just a feeling, but also a choice. Every day for my life, I choose you.
I promise to love you with the kind of love that you have shown me. No matter what comes our way, I will always be by your side holding your hands. I promise you that I will continue to seek God so that I'll continue to grow into the bride that you deserve.
I vow to honor you and treat you equally in all we do or decide for the rest of our lives together. I vow to keep the romance alive. Oh, wow. I will. Whether it's candlelit dinners or puppies, one can never outgrow some good old-fashioned romance.
I also promise to disrupt your morning reading time and occasionally force you to listen to country music in the car and some Backstreet Boys.
I vow to be an incredible father to our children and be an example to them on how to value and love an amazing woman. I vow to be your protector, physically and emotionally. I vow to be your greatest friend, lover, and travel companion in this great adventure of life for 100 years and beyond. Thank you for being my dream, and now the rest of my life can be the come true. I love you.
I am humbled that you have chosen me to be your wife. And I want to assure you that this is not a role I take lightly. Thank you so much for this honor. You are my dream.
I pronounce you to be husband and wife. And guess what, Garret? You may kiss the bride.